CBS Wednesdays this fall.
May I come in?
Barbara, you have to know this is not a good time.
I don't think we have any good times anymore, Hal. I want to see my son.
Nobody's trying to stop you from seeing Will.
Excuse me, you cannot just barge in here. This is not your home.
I know it isn't.
We're gonna have to work out some sort of a schedule here.
I'd be happy to work out a schedule with you tomorrow. Tonight, I want to see my son and reassure him that his mother's not going to prison.
Oh, poor put upon Barbara. She had 3 women kidnapped and tortured, and then she had to sit in an air-conditioned courtroom for her mistrial. What an ordeal.
This is not about you and me, Emily. This is about a little boy who needs his mother and a mother who needs to see her son. He's all I have left.
So you're gonna lean on him the way you leaned on Paul? And here I thought only spiders ate their young.
You worry me, Emily. I don't think you're a very good influence.
Will knows about the mistrial and that you're free. We discussed it.
I appreciate that. But I want to see him myself so he can see that I really am okay.
Okay? It will never be okay, Barbara. Okay is over.
Are you going to stop me from seeing my son?
It's not up to me.
Are you saying that Barbara walked because the police department made mistakes?
We all made mistakes, Jack. And if the judge hadn't declared a mistrial, we probably would have lost. But this way, we can retry the case.
The whole basis for the mistrial, Jessica, was the fact that you didn't recuse yourself.
Which I intend to appeal. And if it's upheld, then I'll just have Buddy stand in for me. But in the meantime, I need you to go back to work. I need you to gather some hard evidence.
Without Stenbeck, we can't prove a damn thing.
What about his operatives?
They're dead. The limo driver drowned at the old mill. Weston's right-hand woman killed herself, and the only other witness at the spa was a homicide.
Well, the staff at Fairwinds, I'm sure there's somebody who hated him enough to talk.
Staff is all gone. Weston made his deal and disappeared.
All right, the funeral director, the one who provided the casket.
He's clueless.
Threaten him.
With what?
With something.
Jessica, it's over. Face it. You should have shut it down when Barbara's confession was thrown out.
Well, Mike Kasnoff, after all these years.
It's good to see you, Carly.
Never thought I'd see you in Oakdale again.
Look, I would have called. I just...
No, you wouldn't. But that's okay. You can make it up to me now.
Another time.
Where are you headed that's so important you can't buy a girl a cup of coffee? Or lunch tomorrow, or dinner?
I'm headed to the airport, all right?
No. You can't leave now. I won't let you.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
Oh, girls from Oakdale Latin don't blackmail. They bargain. Except in this case, there's really no negotiation. If you tell my dad that I was seeing Aaron while he was away, I'm just gonna have to tell him that I found you kissing that Mike person. So let's neither of us tell him anything. How's that?
And so much for the benefits of a private school education.
Well, what's wrong with it? I get what I want. You don't lose the little that you have. Plus, Daddy's happy because his girls are getting along.
And if I don't care if your father finds out that I kissed an old friend?
Hey, my 2 favorite girls. Do you have any idea how much I missed you?
Oh, we missed you too, Daddy. In fact, we were just talking about you.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Oscal. Oscal is the calcium supplement recommended by more doctors than Caltrate and Citracal combined. Don't take chances. Take Oscal.
It's like I can't participate in life. I'm too busy worrying. I don't sleep at night. I'm thinking about my friends. I'm thinking about my family.
You know, your worst fears, the what ifs. And I can't control it. And I'm always worrying about everything.
So no, I don't tell people about my anxiety. Everyone thinks I'm overreacting.
It's like I never get a chance to relax. At work, I'm tense about stuff at home. At home, I'm tense about stuff at work.
If you're one of the millions of people who live with uncontrollable worry, anxiety, and several of these symptoms for 6 months or more, you could be suffering from generalized anxiety disorder, and a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Paxil works to correct this imbalance to relieve anxiety. Prescription Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctors what medicines you're taking. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects, tremor, fatigue, or sleepiness. Don't stop taking Paxil before talking with your doctor. People taking MAOIs or thyroidazine should not take Paxil. Paxil is non-habit forming.
Facing the day is easier. I feel like me again.
At Scott, we made the best Scott towel ever.
With wide ridges.
See, only Scott has these unique ridges that absorb like no other towel.
From shrimp to sea bass.
Scott towels just make more sense.
Scott towels with wide ridges.
We're having ravioli. It's from Chef Boyardee. Raviolis filled with deep, hot, hearty, spicy, eat your beef for Chef Boyardee.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Accepted anything just because someone said so. So why are you just accepting that as you get older, it's normal to run to the bathroom 8 or more times a day? It isn't. It could be overactive bladder, a medical condition that can interrupt your sleep and your life, even embarrass you. But it doesn't have to. Because once a day, Ditropan XL is clinically proven to help control overactive bladder for 24 hours. If you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, you should not take Ditropan XL. In studies, the most common side effect was dry mouth. Other side effects may include constipation, drowsiness, blurred vision, dizziness, diarrhea, and nausea. Talk to your healthcare professional about Ditropan XL. Ditropan XL. There are some things you don't have to accept.
Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Bonnie Raitt in concert tomorrow on The Early Show.
Critics say Simon Baker has quiet charisma and super suave cool.
It's very nice. Thank you.
Don't miss him in one of the best dramas on television, The Guardian, CBS Tuesday.
Custody, visitation, it's none of my business. If she wants to see Will tonight, that's your call.
Emily, this is your home.
No, I know it is, and you guys will figure out a schedule. Just as long as she knows that she can't show up anytime she wants.
I'm with you.
All right.
All right, I'll wake him up.
Please, don't tell him I'm here. I want to surprise him.
Okay, fine, surprise him, but after you've reassured him, he's going back to bed, and you're going home. No little party, no celebrating. This is a 10-minute conversation.
I thought maybe I could take him home and have him spend the night with me.
And you were planning on telling me this when?
Well, I thought once Will got down here and things developed.
You were gonna drop this on an excited kid in the middle of the night and make me the bad guy?
That was not my intention, Hal.
Good. So let's be clear. He goes back to bed, and you go home.
Look, you didn't see him at the courthouse. You didn't see his face. You didn't see how scared he was. I just wanted to know that the uncertainty is over and that his mom is back in his life again. And if he came home with me and spent the night and we had breakfast together, don't you think that would make him feel wonderful?
You and I haven't been in touch, not even a Christmas card in how long? Come on, what's the big deal, Carly?
The big deal is I'm not letting you go until we catch up. Because you're right, we haven't been in touch, and now is the perfect opportunity.
I'll call you when I get to wherever it is that I'm headed.
You won't call me. You're a liar. You hate the phone. And this doesn't seem so important, this wherever you're headed.
Okay, I see that you have not lost your subtle touch.
And you still like to play hard to get.
If only half my problems, and, you know, that's a story for another day, all right?
So what about Molly?
Molly's not ready for whatever.
No, of course she's not. But she will be. And you are the perfect guy for her.
So maybe she'll look me up.
Oh, and that would be very easy to do, Mr. Wherever you're headed.
Molly's a terrific woman, and we ran into each other when we both needed a friend. You know what? That's all it was.
That's all it was. Well, that explains you jumping on a plane and following her back to Oakdale.
Like you said, I'm hard to get.
Hard to get through to. Come on. Just stay a couple of days. I'd like you to meet Jack, the man in my life, and Parker, my little boy, who's the best kid on the planet.
I heard you had a son.
Yeah. He's wonderful. He's such a little man. Loves trucks and choo-choo trains and power tools. We have this video of a construction site that he would watch 24 hours a day if we let him.
My kind of kid.
Yeah. So then you'll meet him.
I'd like to, Carly. I would.
What's going on, Mike Kasnoff? Why are you giving me the brush off?
It's not you, all right? I ran into Rosanna.
God, I missed you.
Me too.
Looks like you and Rosanna are taking pretty good care of each other, though.
Yes, we had a good time.
Well, that's what I want to hear.
Did you have a good time with Mom?
Very pleasant, yes. You want to hear what she said about this guy of yours?
Aaron?
Perhaps I should go and let you two have a chance to catch up.
No. Rosanna should hear this unless you have some kind of objection.
Will you just tell me what she said?
Well, I was very fair about presenting this guy, all right? She'd already heard from Lily.
And she said?
She said to be completely fair, she wanted to meet him herself.
Mom's coming to Oakdale?
Yeah, she's coming to Oakdale. But until then, he remains off limits.
Well, that's no problem, since he's gone.
What do you mean?
He was worried about causing problems for me, so he just took off. Nobody knows where he is, not even Holden.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Lullaby, I know you cared for him. I hope everything works out.
Hello?
It was just me. Can you get Adam at Al's?
Look, my dad just came home.
But I just thought of the perfect way to get Aaron to come back.
It's Allison. She wants me to meet her down at Al's. She needs help with some summer project from our reading.
Well, knowing you, you probably have already done it.
Yeah, but Allison needs help.
Oh, you go ahead. We'll catch up later.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, here, have some ice cream on me.
Daddy?
Yeah, okay. Not too late.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be early.
Yeah.
I'll be right there. I'm glad we had a chance to get to know each other.
Me too. Well, that was very nice of you, letting her go out like that.
She's been through a lot. With Aaron and now Margot.
Yes, I wish I had known. I would have stopped by the hospital or something.
You don't know how much it means to me that you are here and that you took such good care of Lucy.
Geico's always been about savings, but he really brought customer service to a whole new level.
We settle a ton of claims in under 48 hours.
Guaranteed claim repairs? That was his idea.
Customer satisfaction is at an all-time high.
You know what he represents? A commitment to excellence.
And he deserves this award.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Don't walk on the grass. Run. No diving is a term that only applies to swimming pools.
No mid-price liquid detergent gets out grass and dirt stains better than new Era Max.
Do not fear grass and dirt. Embrace them.
Era Max. This is your era.
Do your leftovers leave leftover stains? New Cascade Plastic Booster penetrates surfaces, removing stains and odors. Keep plastic looking new with new Cascade Plastic Booster. Eat, drink, and be messy.
Swiffer Max. Double the size so you can pick up and trap more dirt, dust, and hair in half the time. Swiffer Max.
Raise your hand, you got it. Raise your hand, you know when you feel confident.
New Sure Clear Dry. No clear stick is stronger at preventing wetness.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
Still shaving? Introducing new Veet Mousse, the one-of-a-kind hair remover in a convenient aerosol. Simply spray on, wait, then wash it off. New Veet Mousse, enriched with aloe. Feel smoother for longer.
Body pain? Oh, back pain? Now relief is just a shuffle away. Introducing new Bare Extra Strength Back and Body. It soothes aching muscles and sore backs with the trusted strength of Bare aspirin to work effectively at the site of pain, plus a special pain relief enhancer. Nothing works better than Bare Back and Body. Not Advil, not Tylenol. Get moving again, pain-free. New Bare Back and Body.
Leaks. Who needs them? No other diaper stops leaks better than Huggies Ultra Trim. No leak is a good leak.
Introducing new Cinnamon Life. With so much cinnamon, you can see and taste the difference. Life is full of surprises.
Certainly have made yourself comfortable, haven't you?
Get over it, Barbara.
It's just so odd seeing you in my kitchen, making coffee and...
My coffee maker, yours was rancid.
Hal always liked my coffee.
Hal didn't know any better.
Still, it's got to get old, having lived to live up to me every day.
It's funny. I don't think of it that way. Neither does Hal.
Oh, but sure he has. I mean, here you are. In my house, in my bed.
Change the mattress.
But Emily, Hal and I have history. We've been married 3 times. We shared children together.
Funny, you still couldn't hold on to him, could you?
Don't worry, Emily. I'm not after your boyfriend.
Fiancé, Barbara. Or haven't you noticed?
Nice rock. We'll see.
Do you have any idea what you put that man through? What you're still putting him through? Never in a million years will he go back to you.
And yet, he defended me on the witness stand. That must have been very difficult for you, knowing how you feel about him. But I wouldn't worry too much. Maybe you and your fiancé will just have to agree to disagree.
So Barbar's trial is over?
For now. It was declared a mistrial.
Well, the DA could still come after. I could still be subpoenaed.
That's doubtful.
That string you pulled.
Yes, well, I had a conversation with Barbara, and she agreed that it was in her best interests to have the subpoena quashed.
You threatened to pull your investment in BRO?
She's a smart woman. She knew what was at stake.
And you did this for me. And Lucy. Because you knew how hard it would be on her to watch her father dangling on the evening news.
I knew how hard it would be on her father. What?
Oh, I was thinking of Carly.
Carly?
Yeah, Carly. I went to Carly and asked her not to testify for Lucy's sake, and she laughed at me. You know, after everything I've done for her, take her in, that BRO show in New York, getting that idiot Paul to give her credit for that, that was on me. You know, and the most she could muster was this kind of momentary. And here is you, making my life simple and easy without my even asking. And you're not asking me to make you into something else. You take beautiful care of my daughter, and you're here when I come home.
Well, that was a happy accident. You know, Lucy is a teenager, and it's keeping track of her isn't always as easy as you'd think.
Yeah, well, Just having you here, I think, prevented more mischief than I could even want to think about. But she's happy and she's healthy. And she's off at Al's with some friend, and that motorcycle guy is gone.
Well, I can't take credit for that.
Well, I'm going to drink to it anyway.
Yes, let's.
Remember when I left the airport?
Oh, yes, and I was making such a total fool of myself.
No, and you were telling me how much I meant to you.
Yeah, that's me, old poker face.
Nothing happened with Sienna or anybody else. I didn't want it to. I wanted to come home and be with you.
So you saw Rosanna?
She's staying here in the hotel, yeah.
Yeah, I know. How did she find you?
Like I said, we just ran into each other.
Right. And knowing Rosanna, she had a private eye scouring the town looking for you. She's not my favorite person, as you know.
Nice to know some things never change.
Well, she hasn't changed. And I suppose I haven't changed. And since we never got along, we still don't.
Is that why you told her I was here? Gotcha.
Well, she was being so hateful that I let it slip. So are you glad that you ran into her?
Oh, sure, why not?
Then how come you're leaving town?
Let me see. You, Molly, Rosanna, all in the town size of Oakdale.
But you like me and Molly. And Rosanna, she's seeing somebody. Did she tell you that? Craig Montgomery.
She told me she was seeing someone I didn't know was Greg.
And he's just as rich and evil as she is. Well, almost as rich. So she's not going anywhere, even if she let you think she might.
You think I'm gonna bite down on that one?
It's a small town. I'll find out. It is Oakdale, after all.
All the more reason to get to the airport. Look, I got my luggage behind the bar. I'm gonna claim it before you hire some bellhop to hide it in a laundry chute, all right?
I would never do that. There's no way you're derailing Mike and Molly, Rosanna. Not if I can help it.
Let's play Truth or Dare. Truth. When you get a yeast infection, you use one of those messy creams, don't you? Truth. There may be an easier way. It's a pill, Diflucan. Just one pill is as effective as the leading 7-day cream without the mess. And Diflucan is the #1 doctor-prescribed yeast infection treatment. Ready for the dare? I dare you to call your doctor and ask about Diflucan. That's all it takes. A simple phone call to learn more about the only pill to treat a yeast infection. Diflucan. Treat a yeast infection with a pill instead of a messy cream. It's your call.
With Diflucan, there is an increased possibility of side effects compared with creams, including headache, nausea, and abdominal pain. In rare instances, serious effects on the liver and serious allergic reactions were reported. Do not use Diflucan if you are nursing. If you are pregnant or taking other medications, talk to your doctor. To prevent heart-related complications, do not take Diflucan if you are taking Propulsid. For more information, ask your doctor or visit our website. Diflucan.
That's me walking. But I couldn't have walked 6 blocks when I was that heavy. Slim Fast helped me lose over 50 pounds. I've kept it off for a whole year. To celebrate, I did a 3-day walk for a cure. Walking up to the finish line was so amazing. I was so proud of myself. The Slim Fast plan is not about giving up food. It's about eating healthier. Slim Fast has the nutrition I need. Now I look at life as one big possibility.
Slim Fast. It's your life. Feed it right.
Mom takes Metamucil to stay regular. I never will.
That's what you think.
I won't take a fiber supplement that can get thick and gritty.
That's what you think.
I found a better way to take my fiber. New Benefiber.
It never gets thick or gritty, like Metamucil can. It's taste-free, too.
Benefiber even goes with cereal or coffee. Mom can have her Metamucil.
That's what you think.
New Benefiber makes taking fiber easier.
Strong and beautiful, just
Soft and Dry has just been powered up. New Soft and Dry Power Stripe. A stripe of extra protection goes on clear. Show odor and wetness no mercy.
Don't be afraid of a new twist on an old recipe. Here's a new twist on cleanup. New improved Palmolive. It removes tough baked-on grease better than that blue liquid. Lifts it up like a magnet. Come on, get cooking. Try something new. Palmolive. Tough on grease, soft on hands.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2. Is this kid the next Tiger Woods? His father thinks so. They're doing what a lot of families are doing, following the Tiger formula. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
Bram Shepard is New York's most carefree bachelor.
You're something else, Bram.
You're something else. Also, this fall, he's getting a new roommate, his long-lost daughter.
Oh, my God.
From the producers of Frasier.
So you seduced this woman last night?
She bought me dinner. It was the polite thing to do.
Bram and Alice, CBS this fall after 60 Minutes. Watch Sports Night Live, Sunday night at 10:35 after the CBS 2 News. Brought to you by your local Ford store.
Join Valley right now during our off-season sale and get a body that's absolutely unforgettable. Call 1-800-FITNESS today and look incredible for just $18 down and only $18 a month. Our lowest price of the year. Work out, have fun, and get a body no one will ever forget. Join right now for just $18 down and only $18 a month. Our lowest price of the year.
In our world of computer games, you're not the player, you're the artist. You create content powered by technology and imagination. The Game Art and Design Bachelor's Program at the Illinois Institute of Art can help give you the edge. We'll help you see more and learn more. From character animator to level designer, opportunity awaits. Game Art and Design, the Illinois Institute of Art, 1-800-395-0285.
Watch Joey McIntyre, Deborah Jo Rupp, and supermodel Molly Sims.
Next Hollywood Squares. Tonight at 6, followed by Entertainment Tonight.
Don't miss the show that has all of America buzzing. All new Big Brother, CBS Wednesday.
So what's your idea for getting Aaron to come back? Okay. Well, I was thinking I'd call the state police. No, his parents have to report him missing first. Just listen, Lucy. I'd call the state police and tell them that I ran into this guy. I'll describe Aaron and his bike and say that I think he may have stolen my wallet. Allison, no, and they'll arrest him. And bring him right back to Oakdale, where, oops, I found my wallet. Sorry, officer, and we all live happily ever after. Are you out of your mind? Aaron has a record. If he gets arrested again, he could go to jail. Not if I find my wallet. No. Meanwhile, Chase's parents are piling on. He assaulted their son, and my dad was in, blah, blah. Look, I appreciate you trying to help, but definitely not. Well, you're gonna have to think of something, Lucy, or else you're never gonna see your Prince Charming again.
I don't have a choice, Jack. If I drop the charges against Barbara now, it'll make me look weak. And after that Craig Montgomery fiasco, if I go after Barbara again and lose...
I can appreciate your concern for your image, Jessica.
Wait, this is not about my ego, Jack. I'm a sworn officer of the court. It is my duty. Barbara Ryan put a plot in motion...
Yes, I was there. The woman I lived with had her life hijacked. I know what it means for Barbara to walk.
Which is why I would think you would want justice for Carly and for yourself.
Justice, in my experience, Jessica, it's just a word. What you're left with is life. You accept it. You make the best of it. You move on.
This is coming from a cop?
Especially a cop. I know my limits, Jessica, and we've reached them. You don't have a case. Marshall Travers was right. Without a confession, there's nothing to link Barbara to the kidnappings.
Well, Marshall Travers.
And I am not going to make Carly hope again, so you can take another swing at Marshall Travers.
So I'm just supposed to quit, just give up?
Hal's not going to reopen the case. And Margot's on sick leave.
3 women were kidnapped, tortured, blackmailed, and we just let it go?
No, never. But until we have something more solid, till Stenbeck resurfaces, till Barbara has a change of heart, till the staff at Fairwinds comes forward, we do nothing.
I'm not that patient.
Now, you do what you gotta do. Just leave me out of it.
Did you listen to what Hal said in court? I mean, did you really listen? The woman he described? Broken down, emotionally bankrupt, vicious because of it. Why would he go back to that? Why would anybody go back to that?
You mean because he has you?
Yes. I make him happy, Barbara. You had your chance. You didn't want this life, this house, a normal life. It was all too safe for you. Much too dull. It's exactly what I've always wanted.
And so, how, Emily, do you plan your revenge on me? By turning my son against me?
No. You will do that all on your own. Look at Jennifer. She ran halfway across the globe to get away from you. Paul won't have anything to do with you, and now, what, you want to sink your fangs into Will? I feel sorry for that kid, I really do. He's a very sweet boy. And you're going to use that just like you used Paul's concern, to make yourself feel better. Until something difficult happens, until your son needs you, and then you'll just run off and your poor son will be...
Has you? Over my dead body. I would no more let you take care of my son than I would send him out into traffic to play. But you know, I'm not worried. Because you won't last. Emily, you never do. Oh, you can attract a man. You can live off a man. You can take from a man. But you don't last. Sooner or later, you and little Daniel will be back living at your mom's.
Not gonna happen. And you want to know why, Barbara? Because I've learned from my mistakes. I love Hal, and I treasure this life we're building together, and I'm not gonna let it go. So go bark up somebody else's tree.
Care to place a little wager?
I don't want to do anything with you, really.
Except take my leavings. And it's not even the first time, Emily. No, I'm, pretty safe in betting that about a year from now, someone else will be standing behind that counter making coffee.
Mom!
Hey, you?
I didn't think I'd see you tonight.
Well, I wasn't about to go home and go to bed without saying goodnight to my best fella.
I know you're free. I saw that on the news.
Yeah, it's great. And so I can be around. I can be your mom. I can take you to the soccer matches.
That's in the fall. It's Little League.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. But we'll go to the movies. We'll do
With
all
Greg?
that. Well, we'll go to the movies with just you and me first. Spend some time together. Okay. Maybe take a trip.
Where?
Well, I don't know. Hawaii? Europe? Maybe we'll go try to track your sister down in Europe. Take a big trip. What do you say? And as, of course, your dad says it's all right.
Is it okay, Dad? Can we go visit Jen?
When the world is threatened, two spies are on the job.
Are you sure they can handle this?
But even the best agents need backup.
What is it?
Your mother.
On August 7th.
You're looking cool already. That's my boy.
Spy Kids 2.
Welcome to the Pentagon. There is no hacking in this household. Show me that again.
Rated PG. In theaters Wednesday, August 7th.
Here's the story of a shirt named Rugby that's available in many styles and types.
Shirts for guys and gals, boys, girls, and baby. The youngest one in stripes.
The Rugby Bunch. The Rugby Bunch. That's the way we became Old Navy's Rugby Bunch.
Just $12.50 to $22.50 at Old Navy.
The latest advancement in moisturizers is here. New Biore Facial Moisturizer. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and makes unwanted facial hair softer, finer, and less visible. It's beyond smooth from Biore. Brilliant.
Very berry. Not so scary. Introducing Woolite Instant Power Shot. One shot, no spot. Stains disappear on contact. New Woolite Power Shot.
I can't seem to concentrate. Could I be pregnant? Sure, it would be great. But are we ready? I really need to know.
Some questions are too important to rely on anything but EPT. Nothing is more accurate. In fact, EPT is over 99% accurate, and its unique design makes it easy to use. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
We all learn at a young age that for little ones to grow big and strong, they need the proper nutrients. Especially this little one. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It's an excellent source of protein, vitamins, and minerals for healthy growth. And Pediasure comes with a great kid-approved taste. Pediasure, complete balanced nutrition for your favorite little sprout.
Get in shape for summer with the CBS Comedy Workout. 4 great shows to laugh the pounds away, starting with the King of Queens.
Look at this, honey. I swept myself a bra.
Yes, dear.
You think I got these guns from reading books?
I don't think you got anything from reading books.
Everybody loves Raymond.
I can look like this guy just by working out 15 minutes a day.
You better make it 20.
And Becker.
You have anything that grows hair?
You can always use whatever you're spraying in your ears.
Take the CBS Comedy Workout and laugh the pounds away. CBS tonight.
Can we, Dad? Because I haven't seen Jen in forever.
Well, we'd all like to see Jen, but, you know, her schedule is very, very busy. Maybe when it lightens up a little bit.
Well, what about somewhere else, like Hawaii?
Hawaii. Your mom and I are going to have to work out the details on Hawaii.
What details?
Honey, we know how happy you are that everything worked out the way you wanted. You know, you got your mommy back and your dad's home, and that's what's really important, but your parents had the schedule to work out. Because your mommy didn't even know it was baseball season.
We're 5-0, Mom. If we win, we can go to the championships.
And we know how important that is to you. So we're all gonna sit down with our calendars and decide who needs to be where when, because we don't want you missing a game or being late for practice, okay?
And if we go to the championships, we get to play in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Now, may I speak to my son? Alone?
Sure. It's all gonna work out, champ, because we know what's important. Hey, come on, I'm gonna move your car.
I'm gonna help move the car.
Looks like rain.
Boy, oh boy, have I missed you.
I saw you on TV and you looked really pretty.
Oh, thanks. And you? You're huge. You're tall. What happened?
Emily said I had a growth spurt, so she had to buy me all new clothes and everything.
She did. Wow. So, how is it with her here?
It's great. Well, it's okay. Well, she likes baseball.
Apparently. But what? What is it?
I missed you.
I missed you. I don't want you to worry. I'm gonna find a way for us to be together. I promise you that.
So there's absolutely no way that I can convince you to stay on a couple of days, meet my guys.
I'd love to, Carly. I would. It's just every time I see Rosanna.
You saw her again? I'm just asking because, I mean, if it's upsetting you, then why on earth would you go back for more?
It's not just her. I went out to the cemetery today.
She would have been 6, you know, just a couple of months ago.
You still think about her?
She was our daughter. Of course I think about her.
Every time I see that headstone, Nora Tenny Kasnoff, May 14th, 1996. That's why I gotta get out of here. It's just too many bad memories.
She's not a bad memory.
No, she just never had a chance. Must help things. Have another kid to think about, huh?
I guess it helps a little bit. It helps you. You have someplace else to put all that love.
So tell me about Parker. He likes trucks. He likes construction sites.
Yes. And he's very cute. He's 3.5. Yay high. Red hair and freckles on his nose. Big blue eyes.
And I'm sorry, he's Jack's.
Well, that would make sense, but it would be too easy. No. Parker's my son with somebody else. Who's a terrific guy, and he was very involved in his life, as is Jack, the man I'm with. They all get along great. And Parker's the best thing that's ever happened to me. You should think about it.
I do. So this Jack guy, he's good enough for you?
He's too good. Puts up with me. Oh, and you know something? We live in Milltown, in your old house. Jack bought it the last time it was for sale, and he fixed it up, put a garden in the back. It looks fantastic. So why don't you come out? Come out to the house and have dinner with us.
Who's cooking?
Not me. So don't worry. Jack will put steaks on the barbecue or something. Please come. Meet my family.
I can never say no to you.
Wasn't that great?
Mm.
You think I don't want Aaron to come back? I'd do anything if I thought it would bring him back.
Well, so think. We have to come out with a way. So you said your dad came home?
Yeah, he came back early.
Rosanna didn't tell him about you and Aaron, did she?
No, she won't.
Well, what did you do?
I caught her getting hot and heavy with some old boyfriend. I'm totally serious. She was all over him.
Ooh, tacky.
But useful. I told Rosanna that I'd tell my dad if she breathed the word about me seeing Aaron while my dad was gone.
You are so bad. Almost as bad as me.
I just hate lying to my father.
Oh, please. Your father lied to you first. And hiring a private eye, ambushing you in front of everyone at dinner, he deserves it. You have to decide, is it going to be Aaron or Daddy?
Aaron's gone.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Well, you left messages. What did you say?
That I was worried about him.
Lucy.
What I am.
You don't tell a guy that. It's like you're his mother or something. You tell him that you want to see him and that you want to be with him.
He already knows that.
Well, then you just have to be a little bit more intense.
How?
Tell him you need him, that you're in trouble.
I could never lie to Aaron.
Fine, then I'll tell him.
What, that I miss him?
That you got hit by a bus. You're on life support, and, you're calling out his name.
You're not serious.
Well, do you want him back or not, Lucy?
Well, if Aaron got a message like that, I mean, he could drive into a tree.
Maybe, but then the cops would come in and they call Holden.
You are not calling and telling him that.
Well, you're gonna have to think of something, Lucy. And it has to get his attention.
But not like that. I gotta go.
Well, but you just got here. I can buy you an iced tea. Just leave a tip.
Thanks. I'd love to stay, but I have to go make sure Rosanna's holding up her end of the bargain. I'll call you tomorrow. Lovely, thank you.
You have to go?
Yes, well, you know. Lucy will be coming home any minute.
She has her room and I have mine.
Why don't you come and see me tomorrow at my place?
This is about Lucy, isn't it? You guys gotten close.
Well, I've become much more aware of her life in this apartment and not wanting to intrude.
Rosanna, you're a part of my life too, you know. At least I want you to be.
That's funny. You almost sound like you mean it.
Something wrong?
No,
No, of course not. I'm thrilled you're back.
I'm nervous, too, which isn't like you.
It's probably from staying here. I'm very sensitive to not overstaying my welcome. And you've had a terrible day.
Well, the last hour has been an improvement.
Why don't I call you, in the morning, okay? I can't do this.
What does that mean?
I saw Mike Hasnov today.
Mike Hasnov? Does that sound familiar?
Because I once described him as the love of my life.
Do you know the warning signs of osteoporosis? Unfortunately, there aren't any. That's why I got a bone density test. It's quick and painless.
Ask your doctor about a bone density test and if Fosamax once weekly is right for you. Fosamax once weekly is for postmenopausal women at risk for or with osteoporosis. It's proven to help reverse bone loss. You should not use Fosamax if you have certain disorders of the esophagus, are unable to stand or sit upright for 30 minutes, have severe kidney disease or low blood calcium. Use with caution if you have stomach or digestive problems. Stop taking Fosamax and tell your doctor if you develop new or worsening heartburn, difficult or painful swallowing, or chest pain, because these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems.
Why wait? Ask your doctor about a bone density test.
Fosamax once weekly, proven to help reverse bone loss.
Best Western is the largest hotel chain in the world. Over 4,000 hotels in over 80 countries, all inviting you to get a good night's sleep. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Call 1-800-WESTERN.
Fact, you shouldn't have to stick your neck out to escape car odors. Fact, only Lysol Plus Fabric Refresher both eliminates fabric odors and kills 99.9% of germs. Life demands Lysol, that's fact.
Here's the latest angle on cleaning. The new Colgate Active Angle. Its uniquely angled bristles actively penetrate more deeply between teeth for an intense feeling of clean. The new Colgate Active Angle. A new angle on cleaning.
Everyone's looking for that miracle cream. Mine's Excellence Hair Color from L'Oreal. My non-drip cream just got better. Now it protects non-stop with lots of extra conditioner for beautiful color and no grays. Excellence from L'Oreal Paris.
Hey, Mom, can I get this? Too much kung fu. She's my favorite singer.
Not enough skirt. Honey. Too many uninvited guests.
Finding just the right balance for your family can be quite a challenge, but with Angel Soft, the balance is built in. It's made with 2 Angel Soft layers for just the right balance, so it's soft and strong.
Mom!
Not enough aspirin in the Western Hemisphere. Angel Soft, just the right balance of softness and strength.
The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come the day you're mine.
CBS congratulates Guiding Light. 50 spectacular years. Get it on CBS weekdays.
Now Will's asleep. Please tell me she's gone.
Yes, she just took off.
I'm so tired all of a sudden.
Emily, I've got to tell you, what you just said to Will was great. I mean, you put his mind at ease, and you put Barbara in her place at the same time. You could see that she was going to uproot him just to make herself feel better, and you nailed it before it got out of control. It was great.
Thanks. Well, she is Will's mom, and no matter what I think of her, he loves her. You guys are going to work this out. I mean, you'll get a schedule, and they'll get to see each other. Everything's going to be okay.
I've been a real jerk as far as Allison is concerned, haven't I?
Well, that's her specialty. Sending adults to their breaking point.
True, but you know what? From now on, I swear, I'm going to treat Allison with the same consideration that you're treating Will.
I knew you'd come around eventually.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, it's not just about us. It's about the battalions, the legions of people in our lives, our memories, our baggage.
We got lots of baggage, but Keeps things interesting, right?
You know what? And that's why I think we should get married.
Now?
No, I mean soon, right away, so everybody knows it's for keeps.
You mean so Barbara knows?
No, so we know. So that when we have one of our classic blow-ups, we can't ditch. We're stuck.
We're stuck. Don't ever let anyone tell you you are not romantic. How
It's
much?
very romantic. I'm saying I want to be stuck with you forever and always.
How soon?
2 weeks.
That's soon.
Well, we've got all the important stuff lined up, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
I could never lie to Aaron, which is why she's gonna lose him. Hi, Aaron. It's me, Allison. Please call me back when you get this message. Something terrible happened. I met Lucy for coffee this morning. I don't even know how I'm gonna say this. I met Lucy for coffee this morning at Java, and we were talking, and then she lost track of time, and she ran out, and Aaron, Lucy got hit by a bus, and it's really, really bad. You have to come back, Aaron. She needs you. Oh, Allison, you're back.
So you saw the love of your life?
Well, used to be. I saw Mike Kasnoff. He was not the love of my life. He was the love. He was in the lobby.
Buying cigars?
Just passing through. I hadn't seen him in years.
This is the guy you and Carly had?
Yes, well, Mike and I were rather serious at one point, and yes, Carly destroyed it. Not that I didn't retaliate. Anyway, I saw him, and we chatted, and I, thought I should tell you.
Because?
Because I thought you should know.
What should I know?
Well, that I'd seen him. And that I saw him.
Yes, well, I see Carly once or twice a week. I run into Barbara occasionally. I just spent some days with Sierra. We run into people we had feelings for.
Maybe I don't have as big a collection of exes as you do.
So maybe this has more to do with you and me than it does Mike Kasnoff.
Yeah, well, because this is new, and we don't exactly know where we stand.
We know where we stand. What it means. But what does it mean seeing Mike Kasnoff? Does that change it?
He was just passing through on his way to the air.
Good.
All right, I booked a room for the next couple nights.
Great. So dinner tomorrow night, your old house.
I'll be there, all right?
Great. Thanks. The next couple of nights.
I am sorry. Jessica was on a tear about reopening Barbara's case, and this new evidence we were hoping for, Carly, it's not there. So I tried to talk her out of it. You okay with that?
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Barbara will get hers. I think it's time to think about something else. Time to think about something new.
I figured you'd say that.
And speaking of something new, I just ran into an old flame.
Which one?
Mike Kasnoff.
Really? Sorry, I missed him.
Well, he's coming to dinner tomorrow night.
Okay.
And yes, I do have an ulterior motive.
I can't wait to hear it.
Guess who Molly ran into when she was in New York?
Mike Kasnoff?
She was in a really bad way, and he took care of her. She didn't know who he was. When she found out, she took off. He followed her, and here we all are.
And would Molly be coming tomorrow night for dinner, too?
Why, Jack, what a great idea.
You know what I love about you? You.